quite a few in my lunchtime class, so those in my lunchtime class aren't joining this evening, I don't think, so that's fine. Right, let's get started. We're going to do a nice warm-up, rolling the shoulders. That's it. So we're going to do a little bit with the roller to start with, but as I say, all exercises can be done without the roller. Let's roll the shoulders back. And then throughout the workout, we're going to use it for sort of pelvic curl and for a little bit of abs per Laura's request. But you don't have to have it. If you don't have it, it really doesn't matter. All exercises can be done without it. That's it. But it does just add a little bit of instability. Good. Rolling the shoulders, warming up. And let's rotate the shoulders. This is warming up our rotator cuff. You can rotate your thoracic spine with this, just nice and slowly. Don't worry if you're feeling everything click and crack. That's the little orchestra going on is all normal. Nice. Good. And you're just going to bounce and swing the arms. The reason I turn sideways is actually one, because I've got railings behind me, and two, so that you can see better what I'm doing. You can stay facing forward. And swing. Nice and relaxed, swinging the arms. That's it. For 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. And relaxing it out. Okay, we're going to do a couple of roll downs. So, standing up nice and tall, feet hip distance apart. You're going to breathe out. On a breath out, pull your belly button in towards your spine, soften your knees, and tuck your chin down onto your chest and start curling down. 1 vertebra at a time. You wanting to think of stretching out those intervertebral spaces, reaching down to the floor. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. And on a breath out, pulling your belly button in and curling your vertebra up, 1 vertebra at a time. Stacking the vertebra on. As you come up, shoulder blades pull down your back, and your head is the very last thing to come up. Nice. Let's go again. Breathing in and out. Chin down onto your chest, putting your belly button in and curling down. 1 vertebra at a time. Think of all it going up and over like a waterfall. We're not just sagging in the middle. We're really keeping nice and activated. And breathing out. Belly button pulled in, curling up 1 vertebra at a time, squeezing up. Stacking them on top of each other. Very nice. Now breathing in, take your arms up above your head. And breathing out, squeeze the elbows together. We're doing the cactus. So from here, my elbows are pulled into my side. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, lifting my chest, looking up at the ceiling. Keep your bow and your tummy squeezed. Squeeze those shoulder blades in together. And then breathing in, take your arms above your head. And breathing out. As you breathe out, stretching forward. You want a nice flat back. Pulling the tummy away from the floor, reaching forward. Stretch your chin out. So you stretch the whole anterior line. And then folding down to the ground. And breathing out, pulling your belly button in and curling up. 1 vertebra at a time. Nice. 1 more like that. Breathing in, arms up above your head. And breathing out. Squeezing the elbows in at your side. Opening up your chest, looking up at the ceiling. Really squeeze those elbows together. Breathing in, arms up above your head. And breathing out, reach, stick your bottom out, try and keep your knees straight, and reaching forward, try and touch the wall in front of you. Chin out, tummy pulled in, and folding down. Nice. From here, you're going to try and drop your bottom all the way down. So, in South Africa, a little bit of an Afrikaans is called a boskak. Sorry for my language. But you want to try and keep your heels flat, and drop your bottom down. If you need to hold on to something, you can. Hands on the floor in front of you and reaching your bottom up to the ceiling. Keep your head relaxed. And going down again. Nice. And reaching up. So this is really stretching out your hamstrings in this position. And if you're able to go down all the way without your feet rolling in too much, this is such a good position for ankle, hips, knee mobility. And reaching up. 1 last time, squatting down. And reaching up. Nice. And we're going to walk your hands out into a plank. Shoulder blades pulled down and back, hold it there, and coming down onto your knees. Good, we're going to go onto our mat, just to do a little bit more stretching. Put your right leg in front of you, make sure your knee is directly over your ankle, so it's not too far forward. Hands go down on the floor on the inside, and slide your back leg back. So you're getting a nice stretch in your hip flexor on the left leg, and your glutes on the right leg. And from here, you're just going to roll your hips side to side. That's it. This just stretches out some of the little tiny muscles around the hip, and also the hip capsule. Nice. Then from here, straightening that front leg, stretching the hamstring, try and get your knees straight. If you need to move your hands back, you can. And reaching forward. And back. Stretch. And forward. 3 more. We're going for 5. Reaching back. And oozing forward. Imagine that you're kind of stretching and oozing, so your muscles and your tissues are sliding and gliding against each other, releasing. Lovely. 1 more. And back. Very nice. Let's change sides. So my left leg is in front again. Knee directly over ankle. Hands on the inside on the floor, sliding back that back leg. Keep that hip flexor nice and stretched. And we're going to roll the hips side to side. You often find one side is tighter than the other, and don't be alarmed by that. That's very normal. I don't know anyone who is 100% balanced. That is the ideal, and we'll get there. Good. And stretching that front knee, reaching back. Try and have a nice flat back. And forward. And stretching that knee back. And forward. Think nice and smooth, sliding and gliding, reaching back. And forward. 2 more. Very nice. Stretch, stick that bum out. And back. And last one. And forward. Lovely. We're going to do 1 more stretch, and this is for our thoracic spine using the roller. If you don't have the roller, you can still do the exercise. But for those with the roller, you're going to take your roller. I've got a grey one. Doesn't matter what color. You're going to put it on the floor about 45 degrees going backwards at a diagonal. So it's kind of on the floor that way. I'm going to lie on my side. So Barbara, you do the same. Lying on your side, you just lie flat on the floor. And I've got the roller kind of sticking out under my armpit, almost like a third boob. Sorry, my imagery is strange, but it works for me. Hands behind your head. Barbara, you're just going to do this going from hands behind your head, lying flat. And you're going to roll your shoulders up to the ceiling, facing the ceiling, lying back on your roller. And then coming back. If you don't have the roller, you're literally lying flat and you roll back. You might need to roll down a little bit so that you're really reaching over that roller. And back. And stretching open. Shoulders facing the ceiling, your knees are facing the side. Stretch, relax your head. Such a nice stretch. Even without the roller, it's a lovely stretch. Let's go for 2 more. Reaching back. Nice. And back. So you're almost tucking in. And last one, opening up. Very nice. Now we're going to change sides. So we take it lying on your other side. So remember, it's kind of going about 45 degrees down. So it's higher in the front than at the back. I'm lying on my side, knees bent. And I've got it kind of sticking out like my third boob. And if you've got any other suggestions for imagery, please let me know. And you're going from round here and lying back over it. So you're kind of stretching your thoracic spine. That feels so nice. Especially if you've been sitting at a desk all day. Going for 5. And opening up. Try and relax your head in your hands so you're not overworking your neck. And back. 3 more. Very nice. And back. 2 more. Oh, it feels so lovely. And last one, rolling back. Very nice. Alright, we're going to go into our first exercise. So, if you don't have a roller, you're just doing a plank on the floor. Elbows on the floor like this. And you're in a plank full or on your knees. If you've got a roller. We're going to be planking on our roller. So you're going to rest your elbows on the roller, clasp your hands, and you're going to step back into a nice plank. So Barbara, you're just planking without the roller, elbows on the floor. And we're going to hold it here. Now from here, if you're on the roller, you can try and walk your elbows a little bit. On a hard roller, it's a bit trickier. Make sure your stomach is pulled in away from the floor. Otherwise, you're just holding it. Squeeze. Weight over your elbows, holding it on the roller for 10, 9, tummy pulled in, 8, 7, 6, make sure it's a nice flat back, 5, squeeze your bum in your tummy, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now come and sit with your feet on the roller. So I'm sitting facing forward, nice straight legs, hands behind you. You can put your hands facing whichever way. Barbara, you just put your feet on the floor. And from here, making sure I'm not sinking into my shoulders. I push the floor away, breathing out, pull my tummy in, and I'm going to lift my hips up. Tucking under and the hips up. And now from here, I'm going to walk my feet. Lift one leg up at a time. We're going for 10. So Barbara, you're just doing this without the roller. Make sure you're pushing the floor away. Don't sink into your shoulders. 2 more each side. Nice. Tummy pulled in. 1 more each side. Very nice. Now you're rolling onto the floor. Feet stay on the roller. But now I'm in a plank. So now I'm in this position and we're going to lift up. So my legs are on the roller. Elbows are here. And from here, we're going to lift up and down for 10. Okay, let's go. Tummy pulled in. Shoulders down and back. Barbara, you're just lifting alternate legs from a plank. 9, 5, 4, 3, tummy in. 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. We're going to do one more round of each of those again. So we're going to go into a plank on your roller, elbows on the roller or elbows on the floor. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds, okay? So let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Tummy pulled in, shoulders down and back. Squeeze your bottom. Holding the roller on your, holding your plank on the roller. Can't get me to think and talk and count. Shoulders down and back, back nice and flat. I don't want to see any dropping hips. Lift your hips. Tummy in. We've got 10 seconds. Imagine you've got a tray of coffee on your back. Don't spill that coffee. Or gin and tonics. Tummy pulled in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Coming to sit down. Put your feet on the roller. We're lifting up. And we're going to alternately do leg lift. Always make sure that your stomach is pulled in towards your spine. Don't sink your neck into your shoulders. Push the floor away. Lifting up. Let's go. Tummy in. Look at your belly button. And lift. 1, 2. I want nice long necks. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearly there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Let's roll it over. Last one of these. Feet on the roller or on the floor. We're going to lift up into a plank. Let's go. Breathing out to lift. Hips nice and flat. Alternate leg lift. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Very nice. All right. Temporarily, we're getting rid of the roller, but keep it close because we're going to come back to it. All right. So from here, we're going to go into a high plank. On your hands. From here, stepping back into a nice high plank. Feet a little wider, shoulders down and back. And we're going to go bottom to your heels and coming back. we're going to go for 10. Let's go. Take your bum to your heels. Pull your tummy in away from the floor. Breathing out as you bring your hands, your shoulders over your hands. Nice and slow. 3. I want you to make sure you pause in that plank here. Take your shoulders over your hands. Your back's nice and flat. Nice. 5 more. Put your tummy up. 4. Very good. Nice. 3. 2. 1. Walk your feet towards your hands. Try and keep your knees straight if you can. Good. From here, you're going to come up, bring your arms up, and go down into a squat. Knees facing forward, hip feet hip distance apart. Make sure your weight is through your heels. And come up. And let's squat, tummy pulled in. And up. Make sure your knees stay facing forward. I don't want to see your knees rolling in or out. Tummy pulled in and your weight goes back through your heels. And up. Squeezing as you come up. 5. Tummy pulled in. 4. Nice and slow and controlled. Shoulder blades pull down your back as you lift your arms. 3. Very good, everyone. 2. And 1. Hold it here. You're going to lift one heel as your hands go back. And down. Alternate. And heel up. And other side. Breathing out. So as your arms go back, one heel comes up and down. Other heel up and down. Nice. Alternate heel lift. Keep going. Pull your tummy in. Make sure you're not arching your back. Weight through your heels when it's down. Nice strong arms. Your arms move with intention. Good. Stay down. 4, 5. Tummy pulled in. Shoulders away from your ears. 3. 2. Nearly there. 1. Hold heels down and pulse for 10. Weight back. Pulse down. Nice. Shoulders away from ears. 4, 5. 4. Tummy in. 3. 2. 1. And hands down onto the floor. Walk your knees alternating, bend and straighten, alternating knees, just to stretch it out a little bit. Very nice. Now from here we're going to walk back into a plank. And let's go from here, you're back into a plank. We're going back, bum to heels. And over. We're going for 10. Nice. Tummy pulled in. 9. I want everything nice and slow and controlled. 8. 7. Very nice. If this gets too much, go onto your knees and just hold the plank. 5 more. Your quads are starting to feel it. 4. Squeeze your tummy and your bum as you come into a plank. 3. 2. Last 1. Now from here, take your right leg up to the ceiling. I want donkey kicks. If you need to go onto your other knee, you can. You can do it in a donkey kick on your knee, but if you can, let's go for 10 in a plank. Make sure your back stays still for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right knee forward onto the floor. And we're going to lift our left leg up and down for a hip extension. Let's go. 10, 9, tummy pulled in. 8, 7, squeeze. Make sure your weight is evenly through each hand. 5, make sure you're not arching the back, tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. to a plank. Left leg, donkey kick. You can go onto your knee if you need. 8, 7, squeeze. 5, 4, tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee onto the floor. Right leg straight out behind. Lift it up for hip extensions. For 1, 2, tummy pulled away from the floor. Shoulders down and back. You guys are machines. I'm very impressed. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back into child's pose. Have a little rest. In child's pose, I want you to push your palms into the floor. If you push with the palm of your hand, you actually get a lovely stretch in your lower back. So push away from your bum. Very nice. Well done. Let's sit on our bottom. I have to say, you guys are machines. And Laura, you've got so much stronger. Barbara also. It's amazing to see the difference in you guys. I'm very impressed. I find that exercise hard. You made it look easy. Right. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Sitting on our bum bone. Arms out in front of us. Feet hip distance apart. And from here, we're going to breathe out and roll halfway down. Rolling on your pelvis. You're going to literally roll. Look at your belly button. Roll halfway down. And come up. We're going for 10. Breathing out. I want you to look down. Curl. Make a C shape of your spine. And up. Really putting that belly button in. Jill, I just saw a lovely cat's tail. You'll meet Laura's cat soon. The cat switches through the front of the camera. And up. Very nice. As you come up, straighten your back so it takes the pressure off. And curl. Looking at your abs as you do it. Beautiful. And down. And up. 3 more. Tummy pulled in. Make a beautiful C-shaped curve. Look at your belly button. And up. And last one, you're going to hold it here. And you're going to pulse down. For 10. Tummy in. 9. 8. I want to see a nice curl in the pelvis. No straight back. Tummy pulled in. For 5. 4. Tummy in. 3. Pulsing back. 2. 1. Come all the way back. Hold your knees. Stick your chest through your knees. Kind of arch your back a little bit if you need, just to take the pressure off. Right, arms out in front of you again. We're going to roll halfway down. Tucking under to pulling your belly button in. We're going to twist. So you're going to draw your hand along your arm, along your chest to here. And back. Tummy stays pulled in. Other way. Squeeze. And back. It's like you're drawing a line along your body. And back. But you're still tucking in your pelvis. You've got a nice C-shaped curve. Breathing out. I want to see lovely C-shaped curves in your pelvis. No arching back. Tummy in. Shoulders away from your ears. For 5. 4. Squeeze your abs. 3. 2. Beautiful, nearly there. 1. And rolling forward. Just drop your head down. Stretch out your low back. Very nice. Right. Let's grab your roller again. If you don't have a roller, it's absolutely fine. We've got other options. You're going to lie on your back and put your feet on the roller. So, we're doing the pelvic curl series. Barbara, your feet are on the floor. Absolutely perfect. Hands on the floor. Feet on the roller. If you can, on the floor and on the roller, put your feet in first position. I want your heels together and your feet slightly turned out. Your knees are still facing the ceiling. This just encourages your glutes to work a little bit more. If you cramp in your hamstrings, put your feet straight. From here, we're going to do a pelvic curl up and down for 10. Let's go. Breathing out as you lift. Pushing down through the floor, the roller, tummy pulled in, and curling down. And 2, breathing out, tummy in. Tilt your pelvis, squeeze your bum, push down on the roller. And curling down. We're going for 10. This is 3. Breathing out. Pushing down, squeezing that bum. Get the smile line for your bum and your hamstrings. And down. 4. Make sure you breathe out. Pull your belly button in. And down. And 5. Nice. Keep curling through the spine. As you go down, you curl through your ribs first. Breathing out. Pushing down. Push your heels into the floor, into the roller. And down. 4 more. Coming in, pushing. Squeeze. And down. Nice. 3 more. Nice. Very good. Curling down. 2. Tilt the pelvis. Squeeze the tummy. And down. Last one. You're going to hold it up here. So, in this position, make sure you set yourself. Pull your belly button in. Tilt your pelvis so your pubic bone is higher than your hip bones. Squeeze your bum. Now on a breath out, you're going to pulse your knees together, little pulses. Squeeze your knees together. Imagine you're squeezing a ball. For 10, 9, keep squeezing. 8, 7, 6, tummy in. Squeeze your bum. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Barbara, on the floor, you're going to lift your heels and down. You're going to do little heel raises. The rest of us on the roller, you're going to roll your heels out and in. So you're rolling the roller out a little bit and in. Just a small one. Tummy in. This might feel like you're going to cramp. Tummy pulled in. Tilt the pelvis. For 5. Little roll. 3, 2, 1. And curling down. Very nice. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Release the hamstrings. Very good. Whew. Okay. Staying with the roller. We're going to come into a high plank position. Feet on the floor or feet on the roller. I'm going to show you first. So, Barbara, if you're on the floor, those who don't have a roller, you're lifting in this position and we're rising and go. So we're doing like a little calf raise in this position. Okay. For those of us with a roller, we're doing it on the roller. So you're going to put your feet, your toes on the roller, as if you were on the floor. Okay, and we're going to roll the roller in and out, doing a little calf raise. Let's go. Tummy pulled in. We're going for 20. Let's go. 2, 3. If this is too tough, just hold a plank. 4, 5, 6. It's just the toes. It's a calf raise. 7, 8, 9. Coming in. 10 more. 1, 2. This exercise is for your abs, by the way. 3, 4. You're not going to feel it in your calves. 5, 6, 7. We're nearly there. 8. Tummy in. 9, 10. Whew. And relax it down. So although that's a calf raise, you feel it in your abs. Right, one more for your abs. Hands on the floor. Put the roller a little bit sort of in the middle of your shins. For those without a roller, you're going to do a mountain climber. Without a roller, you're going in and up. And up. Okay. For those of us with the roller, shins on the roller, up into a plank. Make sure it's sort of halfway on your shins. In and out. Let's go for 10. 1, 2. Tummy pulled in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearly there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Come lie on your side. Whew. Okay, on your side, we're going to lie on your right side. We don't need the roller for this. Roller's gone for now. Okay, you're going to lie directly on your right side. So you're not rolling, you're not putting your feet forward. Your top hand is behind your head. And from here we're going to do a little side bend. This hand stays on the floor, and we bend, we're crunching into our side here. So you lift your feet off the floor, squeeze your inner thigh, and we crunch. Let's go for 10, breathing out. Nice, you're going to feel it in your obliques here. You keep your underneath hand on the floor. Tummy pulled in. Lift your feet off the floor together. Squeeze your inner thighs. For 5, 4, lovely tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Hold the legs up there. Relax your head. Tummy pulled in, hand on the floor. We're going to do scissors with the legs. Controlling it with your abs. Tummy pulled in. Nice. Make sure that you evenly take the legs forward and back. They're off the floor. Your stomach is working super hard to hold you here. For 5, 4, 3, abs in. 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. To stretch that out, bring your front leg in front on the floor, bend it up. Hands on the floor and just open your shoulders up to the ceiling. And hold it here just for a second to stretch it out. Very nice. Let's lie on the other side. You guys are working very hard. I'm super impressed with the work rate. We're doing well. Alright, lying on my left side. Arm out straight, body's in line. So my legs are in line with my body. My top hand is behind my head. Squeezing my inner thighs, tummy pulled in. And let's side bend. We're going to lift legs off the floor and lift. So we're crunching into our side here. Very nice. It's a side bend. Breathing out as you lift. Tummy pulled in. For 5 more. 4. So we're shortening our waist here. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Head down, legs stay up, hand in front of you. Connect your stomach, tilt your pelvis. Scissor the legs. Make sure that you're doing an equal movement forward and back. Keep going. You've really got to control this with your abs. If I let my abs go, my hips are going to fall all over the show. So it's super controlled. For 10, tummy in. Keep going. Legs are nice and strong. 5 more, tummy pulled in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bring your top leg in front. Hands out to the side and open your shoulders up to the ceiling. I'm getting stuck on my bars. That's it. And just breathe here for a minute. Very nice. Right, we're going to do one more little push-up series and then some abs. So from here, we're going to do our push-up into child's pose, which I actually love because you get such a nice push-up with the break in between. So, on your knees. You can do this in a full push-up too. Shoulders are directly under your hands. We're going to graze the ribs with your elbows. Come down, up, go into a child's pose. And back. Okay. You can do a full push-up if you want. So we're going to go for 10. Tummy pulled in. Let's go. Down, up, and child's pose. And push-up. Make sure your elbows go back. Tummy's pulled in all the way. Hands are over your shoulders, shoulders over your hands. And you go back. You can do it in a full push-up. Down. Knees down for child's pose. Make sure you don't arch your back. And full push-up. Tummy stays pulled in. Lovely. We've got 5 more. And down. And back. 4. My knees are quite wide in the push-up. straight into a child's pose. And down. Tummy pulled in, make sure the shoulders and the elbows go back. 3 more. Up and back. Nice, 2 more. And back, I feel like I've lost, oh there we go, I can see now. Last one. And back, very nice, hold it there. Lovely, alright, come and lie. Either on your back, or you're going to lie on your roller. So, my roller is a Pilates roller, it's not that long. If you've got the nice blue foam ones, they are longer, which is slightly better for this. If you're on your floor, it's absolutely fine, lie on your back. So your feet are on the floor and you're on the roller. Okay, so from here, we're going to do a little, those of you on the long roller, you're going to have your head on the roller. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? So I look like I'm doing this. So Barbara, you're going to do the same exercise just on the floor. I'm resting my head on the ball. There we go. Okay. You're going to have your hands up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. You're going to pull your belly button in. Now from here, Barbara, you're just going to lift your right leg up and down 10 times. And the rest of us on the roller are doing the same. Obviously on the roller, this is a lot harder. You've got to try and keep your balance. So you've really got to pull in your belly button. You've got to use your abs to control you and not to fall off the roller. If your roller is short, you can do like me, put a ball under your head, or you can just hold your head in your hands. Nice, you're going for 10 one side. Tummy pulled in. You might find you falling all over the show. Don't worry, you'll get stronger. Good, let's change sides. Barbara, you're doing the same. Pull your belly button in. Breathing out as you lift your left knee now. Let's go for 10. Very nice. Tummy pulled in. This really checks that you're using your core. Because if you're not, you're just going to fall off. But you guys have got this. Tummy pulled in. Let's go for 5 more. Good. Tummy in. 4. Very nice. 3. Tilt the pelvis. Don't arch the back. 2. 1. Very nice. Hands behind your head. You're going to lift your head up. We're still holding in the tummy. Now from here, we're going to do a little twist. So you're going to keep your feet on the floor. We're going to twist, shoulder towards hip and back. And lifting up and twist. Twist, tummy pulled in. So it's like a crunch and a twist, but your feet are down. For 5. 4, very nice. 3. 2. And 1, very nice. Relax your head down, hands on the floor. Okay, I've got to readjust my roller pillow. Okay, hands on the floor. If you can, legs up in tabletop on the roller. Use your hands for balance. Tilt your pelvis. Barbara, you're doing the same. And from here, we're going to do a single leg stretch. Stretch the leg out. And back in. Use your hands. Make sure you're not falling off. Tummy pulled in. This is much harder on the roller. If it's too tough, lie on the floor. This is a single leg stretch on the roller. Stretching out. And in. Very nice. So Barbara, if you're doing this on the floor, your legs are up in tabletop. So feet off the floor, that's it. And you're stretching, single leg stretch. And back. So you stretch out 1. Keep your tummy pulled in. And 2 more. 1 more. And very nice. Feet down. And let's roll off the roller. If you've got the roller, you're welcome to stay on it and just lie with your palms facing upwards. That's a lovely stretch. We're going to do some stretching now, but you're welcome to stay lying on the roller. It's such a lovely stretch. Good. So come and lie on your back. If you're off your roller, let's lie on your back. head on the floor, nice and relaxed. And from here, you're going to roll your knees side to side. Your feet are nice and wide. And you're just going to roll the knees side to side. Keep your feet wide like your mat. And rolling. So this is a lovely way to loosen up your hips, your back. It kind of gets into the hip flexor on the leg that's on the top. And rolling down. Very nice. That was a great workout. I'm very impressed with how strong you're getting. I'm going to have to up my game. Very good. Right. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And you're going to put your left thigh in towards you, stretching out that right glute. So your figure of four stretch. You can use your right elbow to stick it into that knee to get more of a stretch. Very nice. Good, let's change sides. Left ankle over right knee, pull your right thigh in towards you. And stretching, that's lovely. And breathe. Awesome. Good. Let's curl into a ball, come up into sitting. And we're just going to stretch the neck out a little bit. So from here, you're going to sit on your right hand. Put your right hand under your bum. You're going to look at your left knee. So I'm looking diagonally down at my left knee. Put your left hand on top of your head with your elbow in front of your nose. And gently pull that neck down. So you'll feel a stretch here in the upper trapezius muscle, which is where most of the tension gets held. And from here, you can change the angle of your neck a little bit to where you feel the most stretch. Very nice. Good. Rolling those shoulders out before we do the other side. Good. So sit on your left hand and your bum. Look at your right knee, nose facing knee, hand on top of your head, make sure your elbow is in front of your nose. And very gently, light pressure, pull that chin down into your chest, pull down. And again, move your head side to side to feel where you feel the most stretch. Very nice. Well done, guys. I'm so impressed with you. Thank you so much. That was awesome. And I'm going to start looking at other things we can do as well. Every class, Jill, every class is different. I do a lot of the same exercises, but I try and mix it up every time because we all get bored with the same thing. So